Okay, so this is the Minn Kota Riptide. This is let's see, I'm not sure what the pound thrust is. It's escaping me right at the moment. I think it's a 55, but I ain't positive on that. Anyway, in any event, it's a remote control, and then this is spare tire. Here's the front of the boat, and the canvas. Let's see, try to get above here. Canvas is new. I just put the canvas on myself. The thing about these kind of boats is, I'm sure you know, they don't have a lot of storage. So it's got the bow storage, which you can hold, you know, your battery if you want to, some coolers, anchors, different things like that. There's I'd say 3.5 foot of space up into the front there, but you know it's going into that V, so it's a little bit limited. This is a bait well here. I used it for storage, but you could use it for, like, if you were fishing out in salt water, for instance, or use catching herring for stripers. You could stick them in there. They last a little while. It also has a seat that goes right there. I don't have that in the boat right at the second, but I do have a seat. And then back around here, this is the console storage under here. It's big enough to hold, you know, a couple of batteries, and I even still had room for the porta potty and some other stuff. And there would be more room in there if you ever decided that you wanted to rewire. The wiring, the way it's configured right now, takes up a little bit extra space. So this is the front. I don't have the Humminbird fish finder on here right at the moment. I don't like leaving them things out in the sun. This is the one that came on it, and I don't think it comes off of that perch. It might. I haven't checked. But anyway, one mistake I made, I mounted this just a little bit too close to here. And so whenever you go full throttle with it, the fish finder gets in the way. So you'd have to just move that over just a tad. It wouldn't be much. And then the motor on the back is a 90 horse Suzuki. It's 2-stroke, and it has the port here for the oil. It also you gas it up over here in the front. A lot of people like to bypass that oil thing where they can just put the gas and oil into the port. If I'd kept it, that's probably what I'd have done. But you know, just to safeguard there. The thing that I would say that would have driven me to do it, when you have this on full tilt and you have it full of oil, it'll have a slow drip of oil that'll come out of the cap. That's just a poor design in here where the cap is, right here at the bottom. I mean, it's ever so slow, but it's just irritating. You know how that is. But anyway, keep the trim down, you don't have that problem. This seat, that's your best storage there. That's where I kept all my tackle and stuff. I bought these after I got the boat. These are made by Fishmaster, and they're just designed to be extra storage. They are fantastic. You can hold, I think, 6 life preservers in these, and then I kept, you know, like the sunscreen and the, you know, all of the incidentals, the throwable, because I can't stand to have a throwable down on the floor when I'm trying to fish. So I had all that in there. I probably still have some stuff in there I need to get out from this last trip. But anyway, that's pretty much the boat in here. These are old and they're broken. I bought some new ones, so I do have new replacements for those. I can just give you if you did want to get the boat. Again, you got the nice wide sides, which was a big reason why I gave this boat a try. Bought it. It's just a little tight for what I want. New tires, new axle, new leaf springs. It had a torsion axle on it I didn't like. Besides the fact it blew the bearing went out on the one side. It was a long story. Anyway, that torsion axle went bad, and so I went back with leaf springs because that's what I like. I don't care for torsion axles. And then these lights are LED. All of the lights all the way around. I just wired it and just bought the lights, so it's all LED lights, fresh wiring. All of that's new. Let's see. There's the. I love this. It does make it plain nice. There's the. I don't like drilling in a boat. It's just the thing about me. So that's been put on with a special epoxy, and I sealed it. If you wanted to take it off, you could take it off and do it a different way. But the fish finder, I ran because I was pressed for time. I ran it up this way and around the side of the boat up to the console. So I'm sure you'd probably want to come up through the boat there. I just ran out of time before I had to go take it and fish with it. I do have to put new bunker stands under here. I've already bought them. According to the guy I talked to, I've got the right ones. I gotta tear it apart and try it. But those have to be taken off and replaced, which is a good thing. They're wore out anyway. New crank winch on the boat, and I think that's about it on here. That's pretty much what she is. I will say the thing that I do love about the boat on the water is it holds. If you ever get in a storm or you get in bad water, this boat is stout. We were in 4-footers. She did great. And then the other thing I liked about it is how it planes. It planes really nice. So, oh, one other thing. This front nav light works. The back nav light port, I believe the port must be bad because this stern does not work. So this probably would have to be replaced. Right there. I think that's what the problem is, because the front's working fine. I do have a stern light as well down there that I bought. All right. Okay, here's the motor. It's hard for me to see out here, so I'm not sure if I'm getting in good here. This motor ran like a top when I bought it, and while we were on vacation, and then all of a sudden just wasn't running too good, and so I cleaned the carburetor. I just sprayed it out, and it was a little piece of trash that had gotten in there, and so I just was able to spray out the jets, and that fixed it, and she ran great. But since I wasn't able to actually soak them carburetors, I want to soak those, and then while I'm at it, I'm going to put new plugs on it, just cause I like new plugs. So anyway, that's pretty much it.